At the beginning of the semester, the USF Theater Department showcased senior shows, with one show in particular, McBethany, being a notable standout. Matt and I have the story.
Well, I think it's time to start. Who's ready to audition?
This spring, USF students have begun debuting their senior shows, showcasing all their skills that they've learned during their time at school. One show in particular, McBethany, is very unique in that it was written by, directed by, and starred a USF student, Tristan Taylor.
McBethany is a play about a local theater group who wants to just put on a simple production of Macbeth for their director's first time out. But they then learn that someone has taken the copyright to Macbeth and all of Shakespeare's works, so they have to figure out how to do their own version of Macbeth while avoiding copyright laws.
From this point forward, any productions must now pay royalties for performing these works, including, but not limited to, Macbeth.
Oh, man. McBethany is, I guess, special because we don't get to do a whole lot of original works here, especially student-led, myself.
I'm the director.
Oh, come on, man. I thought you were supposed to be like a theater person. Look, I can't just float by and see another person of the stage trodden down like this.
Yeah, but those articles were pretty clear, and we just don't have the money for this right now.
Okay. It was challenging yet rewarding, just learning all of these different facets of what it's like to be in charge of a show from someone who's only ever been an actor, but now suddenly I'm not only the director, but I'm also a lighting designer. I have to get the costumes ready. I gotta do the set design. There's so many things I had to suddenly be doing, but it was all very rewarding in the end.
While Tristan may have been the mastermind behind the show, the responsibility of playing the lead character fell on the shoulders of Ben Wilmoth. As someone with experience in USF theater productions, Wilmoth understood his character's struggles as a playwright all too well.
Wait. This was supposed to be about Macbeth?
It's really interesting going from working with I guess Joe is a professional sort of director, he teaches it, so I call him professional, and then going from that to being under the direction of someone who you consider a really good friend.
This is it. This is my own Macbeth. I can really do this. Patty! You saved me!
Well, you Wikipedia.
It's odd, but it's also really fun because you get to see different directing styles and you get to learn more about your friend, really. I learned a lot about Tristan and how he does things, and I think that's one of the most fun parts about it, was getting to know him more.
Dang, we are a poor theater.
No, we're average.
It's something that, again, you don't see too often, or at least I never saw when I was in high school. We didn't have original plays written by high schoolers. But then you get to college and you have this original play written by a student, and it's just so much fun, especially when you have McBethany, which is a comedy unlike any I've seen, at least not in recent years. So it's interesting to see, again, your friends' work and how they think and how they write. And I'm just glad that USF gives those opportunities to students to be able to show off their work.
You can still be the best soldier #1 there is.
Honestly, I absolutely loved the cast. I think shows where I get to work with everyone who I can consider my friend makes for a better show. It at least allows me to feel more comfortable, and that's honestly what I look for in all shows that I'm in. I try to be friends with everyone, but McBethany was something special.
Shakespeare's ghost will have his answer in the coming weeks of whether I was up to the task or not.
Shakespeare's ghost.
All right, I think you need to lie down. You didn't just see him.
On the other side of the theater spectrum, there were newcomers that had their own moments to shine. Megan Outland, a freshman, made her USF debut in McBethany.
No.
It was really, really fun. I think being in a senior show for my first on-stage production was fun, mostly because I felt like a lot of the pressure was taken off of it. I didn't feel so scared just because we were in the Jones. It was this very intimate thing, and I felt like I was just hanging out with a bunch of my friends the entire time. So just getting to know everyone in that intimate space, and it was just a really fun environment, and kind of that was my first introduction to everyone. It was really fun.
I would, but I'm just so busy sewing.
Okay, so being one of the first productions of McBethany was really cool, mostly because this was one of the first times that these characters were ever being portrayed. And so for a lot of us, especially me, I went through this big process of trying to like figure out what is Michelle, what does she act like, and why does she talk the way she do, how does she dress, and that kind of thing. So it was cool to not really have anything to base Michelle on, but just kind of come up with it myself.
For the Vessel Online, I'm Sam Martin. Other senior shows this semester include Ashley's Machinal and Dominique's Astonishing. In other areas of the campus, the USF Choir put on an ice skating night at the Shields Ice Complex. Austin Ludens and Greta Smith cover this story by creating a parody of the recent Winter Olympics.
Hi everyone, this is Thad Williamsonberg here at the Shields Ice Complex, where we're here for the National Figure Skating Olympics. As you can see, we have many young athletes out here tonight to compete.
Thanks, Thad. I'm joined here by another young rising star. What is your name?
About to go NHLs. I'm gonna win. You know everyone likes to.
Speaking of rising stars, we have lots of great competitors out here tonight. The atmosphere is just electrifying. We don't know who will win the gold this year.
We're here with semi-finalist Mo Plasto. Now, what got you into skating in the first place?
You know, I just really love the thrill of not knowing whether or not if I will fall or if I won't fall, because it's a real like risky reward thing when you get out on the ice.
And how old were you when you began skating?
About 21.
21. Well, we're so excited to see you perform, and best of luck out there on the ice.
Let's look at some of our greatest hits of the night. Who will skate their way into our hearts tonight? And who will fall to the desolate landscape of the ice on the ground, where their hopes and dreams will be crushed forever? Let's find out. Back to you, Dan.
I'm now joined by semi-finalist Brenda Bruzy, who fell in the last round of this competition. Can we cut to that fall?
This my shit. All the girls that feel like this. Few times been around that.
Now, Brenda, how did it feel to be knocked out of the competition so close to the end? Well, Gail, didn't feel great. This was my last chance. I finally got my ex-husband to come back and watch me skate, because I thought this was going to be my chance to love him back. All of my children are here. They were sitting in that corner right there, and they watched it happen. They watched me fall down, just like my marriage fell apart, just like our family fell apart.
Can we take a break? We're gonna take 5. We're gonna take 5.
And I'm here tonight with the winner of our competition, our very own gold medalist, Carla Carmichael. Now tell me, Carla, how did it feel out there with that final move and just to be able to win this competition?
Knowing that I made my mom, my family, my country proud feels really good.
Now, is there anything you want to say to all the fans out there?
You know what? If you believe in yourself, you can do it. I believe in you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, I'm Sam Martin. You stay classy, USF.